Out of money and out of business, another US factory stands idle, victim of the financial crisis freezing America's economy. But although it looks abandoned and the workers have been laid off, the future of the Republic windows and doors production plant on the outskirts of Chicago isn't as simple as it seems. This factory has become a focal point of popular frustration over the faltering US economy and the number of jobs that are being lost in this country. The difference here is that the workers have refused to go home. They say that they were sacked without warning and that no severance pay was offered. And although their actions are technically illegal, they say they'll continue to occupy company premises to prevent the plant shutting down until some kind of compensation is arranged. It's the kind of direct action rarely seen in America, and it's winning messages of support from the office of President-elect Barack Obama to workers' unions from around the world.
People from China, people from everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, we just got flowers yesterday from Alaska. So that's big, you know, that's huge.
Apolinar Cabrera is one of the workers taking part in the sit-ins. He's been at the factory for 17 years, and he and wife Margarita are expecting their third child around Christmas. Only now they have no medical cover.
So I need you to support me, you know. Try to make decision about this situation right now. But we're going to be okay.
Apolinar says he's hoping the action he and his co-workers have taken could set an example for others.
Well, it's hard for me as a father. I need to protect my family. I need to support my family. I got a house to pay. I got bills to pay. Every day I love to put food on the table for my kids.
The case has now become a rallying cry for disenchanted workers from all over the country. Hundreds protested in central Chicago on Tuesday, angry that banks receiving billions of dollars of government bailout money weren't stepping in to save people's jobs. For Apolinar Cabrera and his family, taking a stand against the direction that the US economy seems headed could be the only answer to an uncertain future. Sebastian Walker, Al Jazeera, Chicago.
Well, we're joined by Leah Freed, a representative for the Republic Windows and Doors workforce and an organizer for the United Electrical Workers Union. Things are afoot, we understand. We were supposed to actually see you. You're supposed to come before our camera, but apparently something's going on and you had to phone this in. What's happening?
Yes, well, I apologize for that, but I think it is good news. We are expecting our UE committee to be returning from negotiations with the Bank of America very soon, and all the workers have gathered here in order to hear the report back and potentially vote on a possible settlement.
So what sort of settlement were we looking for here?
Well, obviously the workers here received no notice. They were told that their factory would close in 3 days, that they lost their health insurance, they were not going to receive their vacation pay or any severance pay as owed to them under federal law in the United States. So that's at a minimum what they require. In addition, they had their health insurance cut off, so we wanted to have health insurance reinstated. So it's really just what they are owed and due by law and what they've earned.
But they're not going to get their jobs back.
Well, you know, we have been working on looking at how it's possible to maybe save these jobs. We do think that this product that they make, which is an Energy Star window, it's basically a green building product, we do think it has a future, and we'd like to see potentially the factory reopen with some more maybe competent and honest management.
Yeah, I mean, there are questions about the circumstances surrounding this factory closure. There are reports that the owners of the factory were closing this one down, but we're setting up another one producing identical products except with non-union labor somewhere else.
That's right. And, you know, it doesn't come as any surprise to anyone here that the owner of the factory, Rich Gilman, is a very dishonest person. But what we are fighting for right now is, of course, in Bank of America's hands. Bank of America calls all the financial shots right now. All of the assets that we are protecting by this takeover of the factory belong to Bank of America, and it was up to Bank of America to either decide to liquefy those assets and pay themselves or do the right thing and make sure the workers get their severance and their vacation pay and their health care benefits.
But are you seeing this, I mean, the wider issue then of the recession being used as a front in some ways to close down factories with union labour in order to relocate somewhere else? I mean, it comes into the auto bailout issue as well, doesn't it?
It certainly is a concern, and I think when we're talking about bailout, and in this case, Bank of America received $25 billion in taxpayer money, we should be talking about guarantees of employment, because obviously throwing money at corporations and financial institutions without any sort of guarantee of employment, things like what happened here at Republic Windows and Doors, will definitely happen in other places as well.